guys, library friends, this is Miss Amy. It's a beautiful sunny Friday, and I am so glad you tuned in for our story time. This week, our preschool Tell Me a Story time is going to be all about in the pond. Do you have a pond near your house? We have some lakes, we know that. Lake Erie, Lake Chautauqua, and maybe you have a pond nearby. Sometimes it's fun to just go explore and see who lives in the pond. And this time of year, things are getting busy in the pond. So let's start with our welcome song. Hey, Pete, are you in there? There's Pete the cat. Now, cats usually don't like water, but I heard Pete saying the other day that he doesn't mind putting his little paws, of course you have to take your shoes off, in the pond every once in a while. He likes to watch in the pond, see if there's some little fish, maybe a little turtle, maybe a little frog. And he loves it when a duck comes by saying quack, quack, quack. So Pete likes being in the pond too. Let's sing our good morning song. And I heard you brought another friend today too. We'll have to see who that is after we sing. Here, Pete, you come on over here. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. You heard me say Pete brought another friend. Let's see who it is. Oh, look who's here today. And this is someone who really likes the pond. It's a turtle. You're right. Now, I just read that if you ever see a turtle out in the road or at the side of the road, it's okay to help him get across the road. Sometimes we have snapping turtles around here though, so make sure your adult checks. It's okay to help that turtle get to the side of the road, but never take him far away. Box turtles, that are the kind that usually live around here, only go a mile from their home. And if you take them farther away, they will be lost looking for a way home. So if you ever saw a turtle that you needed to help, it's okay to put him near the side of the road or off the road in the grass or near a pond. And then make sure you wash your hands very, very well, because turtles can carry some illnesses that we don't want to deal with. And make sure your adult helps you, of course, but never move him away. Sometimes people think that a turtle from the wild would be a nice pet, but that probably isn't the best thing for the turtle. So I have a little turtle poem for you. This is my turtle. He lives in a shell. He likes his home very well. He pokes his head out when he wants to eat, and he pulls it back when he wants to sleep. And a turtle shell is very handy if a dog or a cat like Pete come along, or anything else that might scare the turtle. He can pull his legs and his head right into his hard shell to stay very safe. Now in a minute we'll do another turtle poem, but I'm going to start with a story about in the pond. It's called In the Small, Small Pond, and it's written by Denise Fleming. Let's see what animals are in this pond. The book was published by the Henry Holt Company. And oh, I see dragonflies right on the cover page. In the small, small pond. Do you know whose legs those are? Wiggle, jiggle, tadpoles, wriggle. And there is a frog and lots of tadpoles. Waddle, wade, geese parade. Hover, shiver, wings quiver. You might notice that our frog is on every page. Drowse, doze, turtle eyes close. Let's count the turtles. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the frog. Lash, lunge, herons plunge. water. Circle, swirl, whirligigs twirl. Look at those little black water bugs. Sweep, swoop, swallows scoop. Click, clack. Crawfish claws crack. Dabble dip, tails flip. Splish splash, paws flash. Pile pack, muskrat stack. Chill breeze, winter freeze. Cold night, sleep tight. Small, small pond. Even in the winter, a lot of those animals are still in the pond. You can see that the frog burrows down under the ground at the bottom of the pond, and he sleeps during the winter. Did you notice lots of different animals in the pond? I'll bet you can even think of some other ones that live in the pond. We'll sing a song with at least one other one that wasn't in the book in a little while. Now, if you'd like to come and check out In the Small, Small Pond, or another book about pond animals or springtime, we have many at Patterson Library. We're here from 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, and you can come in and check them out. As you can see, I've put up my 3 green and freckled frogs. Many of you know this story because you've sung it with me before. So we're going to read a frog book next, but let's sing 3 green and freckled frogs. You can make 3 frogs with your fingers, or if you have 3 children at your house, you can each be a frog and scrunch down like a little frog and be ready to hop when I tell you it's time to hop into the pool. We'll pretend our floor is the pond, okay? And here's the song. 3 green and freckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are 2 green freckled frogs. Glub, glub. 2 green and freckled frogs sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! One jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there is 1 green freckled frog. Glub, glub. 1 green and freckled frog sitting on a speckled log, eating some most delicious bugs. Yum, yum! He jumped into the pool where it was nice and cool. Now there are no green freckled frogs. Glub, glub. Isn't that a fun song? When I get the end of April and May goodie bag ready, I'll make sure to put that song in there because it is a fun one to sing. Now let's see what frog book I have in my bag. It's one of the books I read, I think, every spring. It's called Jump, Frog, Jump. And it's written by Robert Kalin, and the pictures, the illustrations, are by Byron Barton. And even at home, you can help me with this book. When I turn the page and you see those yellow words, that says, jump, frog, jump. And even at home, I'd like to see if you can call those words out and help me read the book today. This is the fly that climbed out of the water. This is the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog catch the fly? Are you ready? Get ready to say it with me. Jump, frog, jump! This is the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Ready? Jump, frog, jump! This is the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? You know. Jump, frog, jump. This is the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Jump, frog, jump. This is a net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from the branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Jump, frog, jump. Oh my, I see some kids and it looks like they had caught the turtle, but not the frog. These are the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? Jump, frog, jump. This is the basket put over the frog by the kids who picked up the net that wrapped around the turtle that slid into the pond and ate the snake that dropped from a branch and swallowed the fish that swam after the frog that was under the fly that climbed out of the water. How did the frog get away? He's stuck under that basket. The boys are walking away. Oh dear. But watch what one boy says. Jump, frog, jump. What a nice boy. He decided it wasn't very nice to trap that frog, and he let him jump right back into the pond. Jump, frog, jump. That's a really fun story, and it goes great with our song about our frog. I have one more little poem about our turtle, too, and it goes like this. I had a little turtle. He lived inside a box. He swam in the puddle and he climbed up on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow and he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. Let's do it one more time. I had a little turtle. He lived inside a box. He swam in the puddles and he climbed up on the rocks. He snapped at a mosquito. He snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow and he snapped at me. He caught the mosquito. He caught the flea. He caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me. Try again, Mr. Turtle, but you won't catch me. Let's see what else I have in my bag. I think I have, a song that we sang last week, and I think we'll sing it again. Push our frogs over, because you'll remember it. There's a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughter. He jumped right off of the little, I think I sang it wrong. You know what? I'm not going to sing that right now. I don't have the words in front of me and I don't want to do it wrong. Instead, we'll do it this one. One baby turtle, alone and new. He finds a friend and now there are two. Two baby turtles crawl down near the sea. They find a friend and now there are three. Three baby turtles crawl along the shore. They find another, and then there are four. Four baby turtles going for a dive. Up swims another, and then there are five. Let's do one more story today, and I'll show you a couple others that we have here at Patterson Library. This one is called Over and Under the Pond. It has some beautiful illustrations. They're not real bright, but it shows lots of things happening around the pond. And you might like to come to Patterson Library and check that one out. I also have one called Splash, and it's about some pond creatures along with a dog and some other fun friends near the pond. And the last one I'm going to read today is called Turtle Splash, written by Catherine Falwell. And it's a good counting book, so you can help me count the turtles down. 10 timid turtles lounging in a line. Startled by a bullfrog splash. Then there are 9. 9 napping turtles. The day is growing late. A rabbit rustles in the leaves. Splash. Now there are 8. 8 lazy turtles resting without a care. A red squirrel scampers by the log. Splash. 7 are still there. 7 sleepy turtles hear the crunch of sticks. Deer appear beside the shore. Splash! Now there are 6. 6 sunning turtles watching ducklings dive. The mother mallard quacks at them. Splash! Now there are 5. 5 idle turtles lolling by the shore. Pollywogs swirl by their log, and splash! Now there are 4. 4 drowsy turtles, quiet as could be. A butterfly flutters by, and splash, leaving only 3. 3 carefree turtles beneath a sky so blue. A chickadee chirps in a tree, and then there are 2. 2 silent turtles watch the setting sun. Mosquitoes buzz above their heads. Splash! Now there's only 1. 1 lonely turtle in the fading light. Splash! 10 tired turtles settle underwater for the night. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sleep tight. There's a nice thing at the end of this book. It talks about all the animals that were in the book. Turtles, bullfrogs, rabbits, squirrels, deer, ducks, pollywogs, butterflies, chickadees, and mosquitoes. And it tells a little bit more about all those animals, as well as a little craft page at the back on how to make leaf prints. So that book has some special added things that are really nice. Let's end with our Skinamarink song. And next week we'll be doing even more spring things. I think next week might be stories about at the farm. Can't remember for sure. We'll see. Ready? Skinamarinky dinky dink, skinamarinky doo. I love you. Skinamarinky dinky dink, skinamarinky doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skinamarinky dinky dink, skinamarinky doo. I love you. Have a great week, preschoolers. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.